Welcome back to Autoscope, the channel where innovation meets passion, and today, we're diving into a world where cars become rolling canvases of the legendary BMW Art Car Collection. Imagine this, not just cars, but icons of speed, transformed by the world's greatest artists into moving works of art. From racetracks like Le Mans to prestigious art museums, these machines redefine what a car can be. Stick with me, because by the end, you'll see how BMW turned racing into fine art, and why the Art Car Collection is considered one of the most unique intersections of creativity and technology in the world. So buckle up, because this is not just about why, it's about vision, expression, and pure automotive history. The BMW Art Car Collection started in 1975 with a single bold idea. French racing driver and auctioneer Hervé Tilde copyright Poulain wanted something no one had ever done before. He asked an artist to paint his race car. That car was a BMW 3.0 CSL, designed by American artist Alexander Calder. The result, a fusion of speed and modern art that shocked the racing world and instantly became a cultural phenomenon. This was the birth of the BMW Art Car Collection, a tradition where world-class artists were invited to create their own interpretations on BMW's most iconic models, transforming them into sculptures of speed. Since then, 20 different art cars have been created by legendary names like Andy Warhol, Roy Lichtenstein, Jeff Koons, and even contemporary artists like Cao Fei. Each car tells its own story, its own philosophy, and its own dialogue between art and machine. Alexander Calder's 1975 BMW 3.0 CSL was a burst of bright colors, playful shapes, and bold contrasts, a reflection of modern art on a race-bred machine. It wasn't just displayed in galleries, so it actually raced in the 24 hours of Le Mans. That was the spirit of the art car, art that moves, art that races. Then came Frank Steller's 1976 BMW 3.0 CSL, with a black and white grid pattern that made the car look like a blueprint on wheels. It was minimal, precise, and almost mathematical, just like the engineering inside the car itself. In 1977, pop art legend Roy Lichtenstein painted a BMW 320i Turbo with bold comic strip graphics and sweeping lines, capturing the sensation of motion even when the car was standing still. But one of the most famous came in 1979 when Andy Warhol painted a BMW M1. Unlike the others, Warhol didn't use assistants or sketches, so he painted the car himself, directly on the body, with quick brush strokes that captured the raw energy of speed. He famously said, "I tried to show speed as a visual image." That car went on to race at Le Mans, proving that art could compete as well as inspire. The BMW Art Car project didn't stop with traditional art, it evolved with time. In 2010, Jeff Koons designed a BMW M3 GT2, using explosive streaks of color that mimicked the rush of speed on the track. It was like fireworks frozen on a race car. And in 2017, Chinese multimedia artist Cao Fei created the first digital BMW art car using the M6 GT3. Her design was a futuristic, augmented reality experience that brought virtual art into the real world. This was a bold leap, showing that the art car tradition was not stuck in the past, but constantly pushing forward. But why does the BMW Art Car Collection matter so much? Because it bridges two worlds of motorsport and art that usually never meet. These cars are not just static pieces behind museum glass, they are functional, engineered machines that have competed at the highest levels of racing. At the same time, they carry the fingerprints, visions, and emotions of some of the greatest artists in history. BMW didn't just make cars faster, they made them culturally timeless. Today, the BMW art cars travel around the globe, exhibited in museums, galleries, and events. Wherever they go, they ignite conversations not only about cars, but about creativity, identity, and the meaning of art itself. And here's the most powerful part: every art car is unique. No two are alike, no theme repeats, and every artist approaches the car with a new perspective. Some focus on speed, some on color, some on structure, and others on technology. Together, they form a collection that's not just about why, it's about human expression through design. So when you look at the BMW Art Car Collection, you're not just seeing cars, you're seeing rolling history, living sculpture, and a legacy that continues to evolve. That brings us back to the core question: are these machines more art than cars, or more cars than art? The truth is they are both. They are proof that creativity has no limits, and that even a racing machine can become a masterpiece. This is Autoscope, and we've just taken a deep dive into one of the most fascinating automotive traditions ever created at the BMW Art Car Collection. If you enjoyed this journey through art and speed, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow enthusiasts. Because here, we don't just talk about cars, we explore the stories, the culture, and the imagination that drives them. Until next time, keep your engines loud and your ideas louder.